听的啦吧 Hello everyone, what comes to your mind when you think of Myanmar? In my opinion, it's the land of jadeite gem. All jadeite is jade, but not all jade is jadeite, which is the rare type of gem value that comes almost exclusively from Myanmar. It's also the land of Theravada Buddhism. As much as 90% of the Burmese population practice Buddhism, making it the main religion in Myanmar. Moreover, it's even the land of golden pagodas. For example, the Shredigan Pagoda is the most famous destination in Myanmar and attracts crowds from all over the world. Well, in order to better understand Myanmar, a friendly neighbor of China within a short period of time, I'll simply divide my presentation into 5 parts: the land of Myanmar, the culture of Myanmar, the attractions of Myanmar, the food of Myanmar, and the sports of Myanmar. First of all, let's start with the land of Myanmar. Myanmar, officially the Republic of the Union of Myanmar, and formerly known as Burma, is the largest country in mainland Southeast Asia. It's bordered by Bangladesh, India, China, Laos, and Thailand, and the Adam Sea and the Bay of Bengal to its south and southwest. With an area of around 677,000 square kilometers, Myanmar is shaped like a kite with a long tail stretching far into the south. And it's also slightly smaller than that of Sichuan province in China. Besides, Myanmar's population has reached about 55 million people. And Yangon, former capital, is the largest city. And Naypyidaw is the new capital. Other sizable cities are Mandalay, Molamian, and Tongling, etc. Myanmar is divided into 7 states, 7 regions, and 1 union territory. To put it simply, the regions are inhabited mainly by Burmese, while the states are inhabited by the ethnic groups. Thin Yan is a New Year water festival that usually occurs around mid-April. Kakabrazi is the highest mountain. Irrawaddy River is the largest river and the most important commercial waterway. In addition, the national flag is a horizontal triband of yellow, green, and red, charged with a large white 5-pointed star at the center. The Myanmar currency is called the kyat, and the current exchange rate for 1 Chinese yuan is about 214 Myanmar kyat. Myanmar has 3 seasons: the hot season, the rainy season, and the cool season. Second, let's take a look at the culture of Myanmar. Apparently, Myanmar has a rich history and cultural tradition, visible in festivals, food, remains of past kingdoms, and temples. In particular, as much as 90% of the population practice Buddhism, making it the main religion in Myanmar. Burmese is the official language of Myanmar, and English, as the most foreign language, is widely used in business and universities. Generally speaking, people from Myanmar tend to maintain a modest and calm disposition. Even though Myanmar has its own set of unique cultural taboos, which should arouse our wide concern. Number 1, color. Don't like to wear black. Burmese people like to wear white, yellow, red, and other bright colors, except for black, which reminds them of bad luck. Number 2, dress. Don't be surprised to see Burmese wearing a skirt called langling or a long dress, which all men and women would like to wear. Number 3, house. Don't talk loud either in public or in private. Talking loud either on your phone or face to face or in public will be considered as vulgar. Number 4, shoe. Don't leave a shoe or flip-flop upside down or even broken glasses indoors, which might be the cause of misfortune. Number 5, touching. Don't touch anybody willy-nilly. Most taboos are involve touching anything, especially for patting on a kid's head or somebody's shoulder. Third, let's talk about the attractions of Myanmar. Myanmar is a must-see country, which contains thousands of Buddhist temples. And it also has pristine white beaches along the Bay of Bengal and Andaman Sea. The top tourist attractions include Bagan, the capital of the first Burmese Empire, remains thousands of temples and pagodas. Golden Rock is a pagoda sitting atop a huge board of a cliff. The Shwedigan, or Great Dragon Pagoda, is considered the most sacred site in Buddhism in Myanmar. The Buddhist monastery of KaLat, built atop an extinct volcano plug, is one of the most breathtaking sights in Myanmar. Ainonek is famous for its floating villages and gardens, and the unique way of life of the local Inda people, with their living communities based on the water. Other attractions are Morocco, an important archaeological town, where was once an important Arakan capital, and was an important trading city. Gapali combines the premier resort town with white sand beaches lining the blue waters of the Bay of Bengal. Shwelanda Monastery is an historic Buddhist monastery in the city of Mandalay, known as the Golden Palace. It's located in central Myanmar. The Ayeyarwady River begins high in the Himalayas, carving Myanmar in half on its way to the Andaman Sea. Shwemadopaya is located in Bagar, and its complex is highly ornate with smaller pagodas that also are gold-covered, statues, and pavilions. Fourth, let's move on to the food of Myanmar. Here are the top Myanmar food you should try when you travel in this compelling country. Tea leaf salad. This is the most popular Myanmar food. Shan-style rice. This dish, known as fish rice, is among the most typical Myanmar food. The curry is a delicious meal to try with pork, fish, shrimp, beef, or mutton. Tea shop meal. The served dishes are deep-fried savory snacks, deep-fried bread served with a potato curry, or baked breads. Sweet snacks get their sweet flavors from ingredients such as coconut milk, tapioca and fruit. Deep-fried stuff, such as deep-fried samosas, spring rolls, and noodles topped with crispy garnishes. Shan-style tofu noodles, a thick porridge made from chickpea flour, topped with chili oil and pickled veggies and broth. Mohinga, the round rice noodles served in a hearty herbal-based broth. And Shan-style noodles, the combination of thin, flat rice noodles in a clear, papery broth with marinated chicken or pork. Then, last but not the least, let's move to the sports of Myanmar. Traditional sports in Myanmar include Chinlone or caneball, that is regarded as Myanmar's national sport, wrestling or Burmese kickboxing, rowing, and cockfights. Nowadays, the popular sports of Myanmar are football, Sepak takraw, cricket, golf, boxing, volleyball, and basketball, etc. There is no doubt that Myanmar has participated in the Asian Games since the inception of the Games in 1951. Except for the 1986 Games in Seoul, Myanmar has participated in all the editions of the Asian Games. In the previous 17-time Games, the Myanmar athletes won a total of 16 gold medals and 102 overall medals. Take the 2018 Asian Games in Jakarta, for example. The athletes represented Myanmar to participate in the multi-sport events of the Asian Games, including archery, football, rowing, sepak takraw, shooting, volleyball, and wushu. Well, I've only given you a brief introduction to Myanmar, which was once known as the Rice Bowl of Asia. You need to go there by yourself if you want to know more about Myanmar. If so, let me give you a piece of advice. When you step into the land of Myanmar, don't be surprised when you see both men and women wearing their wrapped round skirts. Thanks a lot. If you really like this video, please give us a thumbs up and have a wonderful day. Bien Bien. Goodbye, everyone.